Hey folks, welcome back. This time I am answering questions this time from Wildman Beyond. He has quite a few questions. Thanks for saying them, Wildman Beyond. Have you seen the latest Die Hard 5 trailer and what did you think? I liked it, but I'm still concerned. To be honest, I'm not concerned anymore. I don't even care if it's PG-13 at this point because Expendables 2 is rated R and you know how I felt on that. But Die Hard 4 was PG-13. I had more fun in the theaters with Die Hard 4 and Indiana Jones 4 that I did with Expendables 2. I'm sorry, that's me, and those films were PG-13. So Die Hard 5 I look forward to. I really like the new trailer. I just heard John Woo might direct Expendables 3. Despite that, you didn't like Expendables 2. Do you think John Woo might save the franchise? It depends. If Sly will give up control and let John Woo do his thing, depends on the script. Which I know is weird of me saying that because I know many times I said, it's an action film. Who gives a shit about the script? Then I saw some action films. And the script does matter. It really does. I learned my lesson on that. And it depends who you don't get to be the villain. Of all these, you have so many heroes who you don't get to be the villains. So it depends on that. Which song from a movie is annoying the most? My Heart Will Go On or I Will Always Love You? To be honest, I could listen to those. I really could. Uh, I'm more annoyed by Macarena or something like that. But if I had to pick, I don't mind those songs. I could listen to them if I had to pick. No, I can't. I'm not really annoyed by those songs. I really am not. I could listen to them. Just I haven't heard those since they came out. So, how would you want Rambo to kill Jason Bourne? I choose to throat rip. Laugh out loud. To be honest, I mean, I'm not really that against Jason Bourne. Again, like I said before, I want to see his movies again. I think there's a lot of worse characters than Jason Bourne. Um, but let alone bad action movies. But oh, Jason Bourne doesn't really bother me too much. I want to see those movies again. I know they have the shaky cam, but you also had Saving Private Ryan had shaky cam. Be honest, Star Wars or Star Trek? Probably Star Trek. Mainly because there's more movies I like. I could watch the first 6 Star Trek movies, even Part 5 I could watch, because I like the characters. And I like the original series, the 3 seasons, even though the third one is the weakest one. And I like the anime series as well, so between Star Trek and Star Wars, I'd probably say Star Trek. I found some stuff on eBay that will allow you to make your own action figure with famous faces and everything. What character would you make your action figure out of? It'd be tough. Uh, famous faces. I love it'd either be well, it depends if do they have like the clothes? Do they have like the accessories, or is it just a face? Like I love to see a Marion Cobretti. Marion Cobretti from Cobra. I love to see Chance from Jean-Claude Van Damme in Hard Target. Love to see an action figure of that. Um, Raphael. Love to see one of that. So it's hard to pick between those three, but I know those are the three that pop in my head. Have you ever listened to audiobooks? If not, I'm planning to get me the whole Jack Reacher collection and get it for you as well, since I heard Jack Reacher is more Rambo, John Maker's superhuman than Tom Cruise in the movie. Uh, nah, you don't have to do that for me, man. I'm not really big on audiobooks. I don't really listen to audiobooks. Um, I just wait for the movie. And to be honest, I look forward to the Jack Reacher movie because I have no problem with Tom Cruise being Jack Reacher. I know you're not a fan of that, but I have no problem with Tom Cruise being Jack Reacher. I like Tom Cruise, and um, I'd be open to seeing Jack Reacher. What scenery would you like to see make a comeback? My choice is Billy Idol. Scenery make a comeback. God, what's his name? What's his name? I want to get his name right before I fuck it up. What is his name? I should know his name. Stan Bush. Maybe he did make a comeback. I don't realize it, but I like Stan Bush. So maybe he did make a comeback and I didn't notice. He probably did. But I'm not really big on the. I'm not really the most informative in the music scene. But if he didn't, then I'd say Stan Bush. Let's see. Have you ever heard of a movie called Better Off Dead? Yeah, I enjoyed Better Off Dead with John Cusack. Although I know John Cusack hates that movie. But I enjoyed Better Off Dead. I think it's one of his best films. Very funny, very imaginative, very crazy. But I thought Better Off Dead was very well written. I think then, because I think John Cusack did that, and then One Crazy Summer, and then he saw Better Off Dead and got pissed at the director. I think Savage Steve Holland, and hates the movie, hates those two movies. John Cusack does. I don't know why. My dude, I can name 10 films you've done that are worse than Better Off Dead. Do you remember a movie called Run with Patrick Dempsey? I think it's very underrated and no one has mentioned it on YouTube. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. I've never seen Run with Patrick Dempsey. Not really a big Patrick Dempsey guy. I agree with you when you said Brian Bosworth is underrated. Do you think he's a better choice to play Jack Reacher than Tom Cruise? No, you haven't read the books, but the way the character is described, you can tell someone like the Bosworth Dolph Lundgren playing that character. Sure, Brian Bosworth can play it, but again, I have no problem with Tom Cruise playing it because I like Tom Cruise. I liked him in Mission Impossible, and I'm fine with Tom Cruise playing it. If it was Channing Tatum, then I have a problem with it. What are your thoughts on Risky Business? Because you haven't reviewed this movie, it's my favorite film. To be honest, I've never seen Risky Business. There's a lot of movies I haven't seen because it just, Risky Business just didn't seem to interest me. But I have a lot of other movies to check out, but I haven't seen Risky Business. Just I haven't seen True Romance. I know there's a lot of movies, but it's just a matter of time. But thank you for the questions. Next is Muttley. What is it? M-U-T-L-I. Muttley James Bond fan? Hope I said that right. M-U-T-L-I-J. Muttley James Bond films. James Bond fan. Whoops. Have you ever cut a piece of pizza with a pair of scissors like you said you would like to? I believe while you were doing a review of Cobra or Sylvester. I never have because it just, don't need scissors. Like, if I order pizza, it's already cut for me, so you don't really need to cut it. And I don't know, a pizza cutter just works better. So no, I've never have. I think it'd be more of a hassle. Who's your favorite Bond villain of all the Bond films you've seen and why? I haven't seen the Bond films yet because I'm waiting to do a review. I've seen clips and I like the Odd Job, the guy with the hat. And I've seen clips of Donald Pleasance. Donald Pleasance looks like that's how they got Dr. Evil. So I wouldn't be surprised if Donald Pleasance would be up there. Or Robert Davi from License to Kill. Didn't he say a line like, "We get to your knees, you'll be kissing my ass for, to beg to kill you," or something like that. I can't remember. I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen clips and stuff, so. I have a feeling it'd be Donald Pleasance or Robert Davi, but I have to see those again. 51 movies you might see. What were you like as a kid? Very different, very shy, very quiet, very kept to myself. Pretty much it. Very quiet, kept to myself, didn't really do much. When I grew up, I became more outspoken, um, but more of a listener. What is the weirdest movie you've seen? The weirdest movie? Maybe Meet the Feebles, which again, it says like Muppets on acid. They may be the weirdest movie I've ever seen. What are your thoughts on pretentious film snobs? It just gets under my skin. I mean, they can be what they want to be, but then telling people what to think and feel and that they're better than you, that's, if you want to be like that, then you're just an asshole. So, I mean, if someone's like, you suck because you like this, then they're just assholes. It's bottom line, they're assholes. What do you think of today's society? I think today's society, blah, blah, blah. I think today's society needs to grow the fuck up. I think they need to grow the fuck up, calm the fuck down, and grow the fuck up. I really do. But thanks for the questions. Kyle Oxenham asks, I originally put this before, but I made a mistake, so I'm typing it again. Also, I've thought of another question. Better action stars, Sylvester Stallone or Jean-Claude Van Damme? Yeah, those are my two favorites, but I'd probably go with Stallone. I like both, but I would say Stallone's a better actor than Van Damme. Although Van Damme's done some good stuff like JCVD, but Stallone, uh, Lock Up, Copland, Rocky. I put the edge on Stallone. Better movie: 3 Men and a Baby or Beverly Hills Cop? Damn. I love 3 Men and a Baby. I love both movies, but I'd probably put Beverly Hills Cop because it does have the action and the humor, and any movie's very funny. But I still really love 3 Men and a Baby, but I'd probably put Beverly Hills Cop over it. Worst movie: 3 Men and a Little Lady or Beverly Hills Cop 3? I probably put 3 Men and a Little Lady because to me, 3 Men and a Little Lady offered nothing. Beverly Hills Cop 3, I did rant on it. I still would rant on it, but it does have a couple of decent things. Like there's a decent car chase where the car falls apart as being shot at. Some so like action bits. Like at least it kept me awake. It was just a very disappointing film. But Three Minute Little Lady was just definitely boring and definitely unfunny. And I didn't care for the little lady, the little girl. I thought, the story they picked sucked as well in that, but it was definitely boring, I thought. Other than OCP Communications, which other YouTubers would you recommend to people? Number one would be my friend Michael Keane, which is MLKKAEF Enterprises. Again, I'm subbed to him. Like if you go to my channel, page, to the right, like if you're looking, to the right and down should be there. So that's my friend Michael Keane, MLKKAEF Enterprises. He's one. Mario Radium 2 is one. John Zero Cool is one. Jose, or Jay Mendoza, or Jose, Mr. 707 Legend. Fabio, which is the Italian Stallion 51, I believe. But I'm bad with fucking names. Guys at Dead Pit, recommend them. Review Teen MB. Again, Review Teen MB. I would recommend him. He's very good. Very good at what he does. There's a lot of people. Aaron, the Reese 007 home. He's not doing much right now because he's very busy with his life, having to get settled in. But he really does good stuff. But Tracenberg, which is TRACHENBERG, Tracenberg. He does really good stuff. Shit Case Cinema. He's a lot of fun. The Shit Case Cinema. Shit Case Cinema. Shit Case Cinema. So there's a lot of good people out there. But anyway, thanks for your question, Kyle. Questions, I should say.